Bruboya and Brubosheshe from Baba Ilegwa's channel. This is your host, Iwori Ogunda. It's been a while since I made a video. Been just keeping up with day-to-day stuff, you know what I mean? But somebody left me a message yesterday. Actually, he's a Babalao from the West Coast who kind of got abandoned. He made Ifa, and the dude that made his Ifa took off. And he feels that he's like, you know, what he was explaining to me was, since he doesn't have like the proper training and stuff like that, is he more vulnerable? The fact of the matter that I feel in my house is not only when you receive the Orisha, because you could receive the Orisha and have one of the best godfathers, but your faith is so weak, it makes your Orishas hueco. And there's even tratados that have to be done sometimes because the Orisha will leave the house because it's not being properly tended to, and you have to do a tratado to bring the Orisha back into the house. So in a case like with him, I told him, you know, but you're, you know, from what you're telling me, you're buying these books in English, spending $300 on these books, and you're trying to learn, but you feel like, you know, you're not moving ahead, and people are doing brujeria to you. They think that you're, you know, just nobody. The thing about that is that, you know, people could think whatever they want, but your faith, especially, I don't know, I mean, I experienced this prior when I studied Judaism, you know, it seems to not, and this isn't all the time, but people who are born into it feel like they're more entitled, so they get a little bit lazy. But people who convert into it have a thirst for knowledge because they weren't taught all these things. The Shema, how to put tie tefillin, how to put tzitzit, how to, you know, go through a bar mitzvah. They didn't learn. So they're hungry. They want to learn. They want to learn. So, you know, versus the other person who says, I'm Jewish by blood. You know, I'm already one of the chosen, so, you know, whatever. It is what it is. So, but obviously that's not a correct way of thinking. So that's what I was trying to explain to this guy is, okay, you know, yeah, you made Ifa, your godparents left. That doesn't make you any weaker because you're trying, you're learning, and you're putting your faith into it. Not only does a Babalao preparing the Orisha activate it and make it prepared, but you receiving it wholeheartedly, knowing that there may be trials and errors, but no matter what, you depend on the Loa or the Orisha. That's part of the thing too that has a big activation thing, you know. For instance, I've been having some problems myself, you know, with this guy who's been a palero for X amount of years, and you know, whatever, he has a couple more years on me in Ifa, and he's constantly trying to do brujeria to me, constantly, because why do I know? Because my ekule tells me, and it gives me it leads me to the person right every single time by even the person's sign. But all I do, I could say, okay, you know what, I'm going to go buy a jicotea or a turtle, or I'm going to go buy an animal, I'm going to go do some tratado on him, and this and that. No. Just do Ibo. Just clean myself. Orula, what do you want me to do? Ebo de tablero? Okay. Ebo riru? Okay. Or clean myself with teku ejawado? Okay. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, I'm not being cocky or all chest puffed out, but, you know, I'm okay. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I find little seashells that are packed and have, you know, signs written on them that represent problems with the law. I find them, you know, I throw them away, whatever, and yada yada. You know, but I'm doing okay. Orula takes care of me because I'm not out there starting trouble. People have a misinterpretation sometimes. Ifa does not preach destruction and doing witchcraft on your enemies and doing witchcraft to get your way. No, that is not the prophecy, the wisdom that Orunmila was sent to earth with. He was sent with patience. He was sent with how to deal with certain things. It's more than just, oh, I didn't get my way, now I'm pissed off, I'm going to do brujeria. No. You're just using Orula like a personal genie, rubbing him whenever you want something. Whenever you want something to go your way, then you call him. You know what I mean? That's not the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So for the person like in California who just goes every day, salutes his Orula, and just sits there and reads, Orula sees that. Ifa, Olodumare, the energies that be see that. And they know, you know what I mean? They say, wow, look at this man. He's, not even born into it. He converted into it and he still tries. He could have gave up when many would have given up. But he said, no, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue. Why? Because Ifa has a plan for me. And not only that, I'm going to make a part 2 to this video.